The amount of success you have today with your work, the amount of success you have this week with accomplishing your goals, the amount of success you have this month or this quarter or this year is either limited by or accelerated by your belief in yourself, your belief in your abilities, your belief in those around you. And you hear a lot of gurus out there talking about, believing in yourself, but that is not good enough. To grow a business or to scale a company or to achieve greatness in any area of your life, you need to work on first, your belief in yourself, and second, your belief in your abilities, meaning do you do what it takes persistently to get through the obstacles in order to reach your targets? And then third, you need to believe in those around you, which means surrounding yourself with people who will support you and help you grow, right? People who have already achieved what you want to achieve. So it's easy for you to believe in them, even when you don't yet see a clear path to reaching your target. So how do we do this? Well, we believe in ourselves by reminding ourselves what the heck we've accomplished so far in life. And that's not that easy, but so often people are looking into the future and they're trying to accomplish bigger and bigger goals without reminding themselves of the accomplishments that they've already had. Whether it's, getting good grades in your tough classes, overcoming a bully, or starting your very first business when everybody else tells you that you're crazy, or maybe making your first $1,000 in business, or maybe speaking in front of a group of people when the fear of getting up in front of a crowd kind of makes you want to throw up. Or maybe it's just staying in shape when most other people are trying to, get you to go out and party all the time. Whatever it is, you've already accomplished a lot of great things in your life so far. But most people belittle what they've done in the past, and they forget to use their past accomplishments to keep them moving forward. Now, one of the best tools that I use, at least, and I have been using for like 20 years, is something called a wall of fame. And when I very first started in business, and I needed really desperately to believe in myself, my wall of fame was this collage of pictures of things that I had achieved up to that point in my life. And I look at those pictures every single day to remind myself that I am the kind of person who does not give up, who achieves the things that I put my mind to. Today, it's changed, right? It's morphed into something a little bit more mature. It's now simply a series of pictures throughout my house and my office, pictures of memorable accomplishments in my life, from starting businesses to selling businesses to buying buildings, or to my NASCAR, to me speaking on stage in front of tens of thousands of people, pictures of family vacations that inspire me, and amazing moments with my children, and flying planes, and things like that. Pictures that remind me of the kind of person who I am and the kind of person that I want to be for my family or for my team or for myself. And having those pictures around me, even though I don't look at them every single day, my subconscious mind picks them up whenever I walk through a room. And it reminds me that I have a past, right? And that past is riddled with events where I set big targets for myself and my companies and my family and those around me who I love. And then I've achieved wonderful things. But believing in yourself just isn't good enough, right? That's powerful, but it's not good enough. You have to believe in your ability to take the daily actions necessary to accomplish the small tasks every single day that pile up and turn into major achievements in your life that you are proud of. And to do that, we need small wins every single day, right? Maybe it's waking up and drinking a large glass of water, knowing that most people go through their day dehydrated so that their brain doesn't even have the ability to function at its peak performance. So maybe by starting your day with a large glass of water, you know that you're starting with a small win that sets you ahead of everybody else. Or maybe you think, hey, that's just got nothing to do with success, right? I mean, you stick with me for a second here. The more small wins that we could pile up every single day, wins that matter in some way or that help you perform better, the more small wins you pile up, the more confidence you have, and the more belief in your ability to do big things every single day you will have. So maybe you would start with water. Maybe you would go with a healthy breakfast after that, knowing that the food choices that you make are fortifying every cell in your body so that your body and your brain can have what it needs to function on optimum levels and to give you the mental and physical energy to make those split-second decisions that you need to every single day, that every high-growth person makes. And maybe then you build a list of the most important uses of your time that day, things that will bring you closer to your main goal. And every single goal you have for the year and the quarter and the month, you'll get closer to because you're doing those daily things. They're chunked down. You've got to always know the best use of your time. And every single day, you start with the most important tasks that day, and then you check it off. And then you celebrate that win maybe, right? Which might just be simply taking a breath. and congratulating yourself for checking something off of your list, knowing that that brought you closer to your goal. Or maybe it's celebrating with a nice dinner at the end of the day, with your family, right? So that you've celebrated an entire day of small wins. Whatever it is for you, get in the habit of celebrating small wins so that you stay motivated to keep piling up the wins every single day, because every day that you take the appropriate actions to get you closer to your goal helps you to create a life that you can be proud of and a highly profitable business that's fun to run. And the third thing that you absolutely need to develop a belief in order to achieve massive things with your time is the people around you. So take stock in the people that you spend the most of your time with, right? In business and in your personal life, because none of us have time in our lives to waste it with people who drag us down personally or who underperform in business. For every single position inside of my company, we have a scorecard, right? And that scorecard clearly details the qualities of the person in that position and the most important daily actions that they need to accomplish, right? That scorecard is something that we use to evaluate every single person in the company. And there's a scorecard for every single position in the company, including mine. Every team member gets a copy of their scorecard for the position that they hold in the company, right? I've got mine also. So everybody is fully aware at all times of the actions that they need to take every day to meet or exceed expectations. And those scorecards are used for every performance appraisal, because when you're clear on the kind of people you need to surround yourself with in order to succeed, and those people are clear on what expectations are set for them, then your belief in them becomes automatic. And obviously you don't have scorecards for the people in your personal life, right? That would kind of be insane, but you should have a list of qualities you look for in people who you spend the majority of your time with personally. And that list should include things like positivity, right? And support. So the people that you spend time with pull you up with inspiration and assistance rather than anchor you down with constant negativity. Right? My success in life, both personally and professionally, came very slowly in the beginning until I started believing in myself and my abilities and the people around me. And it took a long time to do that because I didn't understand how the heck to do it. But if you start with the 3 areas that we just covered in this video, then you'll be decades ahead of where I was. And what you're going to find is that when you begin to believe in yourself and those around you, you won't have nearly as much stress, and you'll become significantly happier in every area of your life. And the amount of success that you have then in your business and your financial life will amaze you. And I want to hear about it when it does happen, right? So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, take a minute and subscribe now and keep me up to date on your progress. And then if you know somebody who would benefit from having more belief in themselves, share this video with them, whether it's your family members, maybe it's a child or a friend or an employee, because what you're doing here is giving others the exact knowledge they need to be stronger themselves and to be a stronger support for you.